Welcome into the indoor Hopkinton High School Athletic Center for tonight's playoff game between the Hopkinton Hillers and the Somerville Highlanders. I'm coming to you tonight on HCAM, and I'm Wally Henneberry alongside with my partner Steve Spector, coming to you live in Spector Vision, as we always like to say. So welcome in, Steve. What do you think of tonight's game so far?
So far it hasn't started, but
the
anticipation is pretty big. I mean, they got a full house here. Somerville's got some of their fan base here. We got the student section. We got all the camera people here. Got the A team. So looking forward to a fun night. The winner gets to play on Thursday night, I guess, right?
That's right. So the Hillers come in as the number 26 seed. And they're playing against Somerville, who's the number 39 seed. So the Hillers come in as the higher seed, and the winner goes on Thursday night to play the number 7 seed at the Masconomet Regional High School Thursday at 6:30. So we're all looking forward to hopefully getting the Hillers on the road in the playoffs for Thursday night. And we will head down to courtside for player introductions and our national anthem.
Good evening, everyone. Welcome to Hopkinton High School for tonight's MIAA Division II playoff matchup between the Somerville Highlanders and your hometown Hopkinton Hillers. The MIAA is committed to the highest ideals of sportsmanship and establishing a healthy environment for interscholastic competition. The league will not tolerate negative statements or actions directed towards competitors, game officials, or fans in attendance. Such actions include taunting, trash talking, and the berating of players or officials. Please respect all decisions made by officials. Please respect fans, coaches, participants, and opponents alike. Thank you for helping create a positive, respectful, and fun environment here at Hopkinton High School. And now for tonight's lineups. For the visiting Highlanders. At forward, number 1, Jacob Underwood. At guard, number 2, Julian Goodrich. At forward, number 3, Jackson Pyman. At guard, number 5, Lamari Reed. At guard, number 10, Tommy Griffin. The coaches for the Highlanders is head coach Mark Antonelli, assisted by Mark Desmond. And now let's make some noise for your Hopkinton Hillers. At forward, sophomore, number 25, Rylan August. At guard, junior, number 31, Gavin Cho. At center, senior, number 35, James Marcinowski. At guard, senior captain, number 3, Cooper Willison. At guard, senior captain, number 33, Sam Dadajian. The Hillers are coached by head coach Tom Keene, assisted by Chris Banks, Nick Walker, and Jay Golden. Now, if you could please rise for the singing of our national anthem.
for the start of our game. Looking forward. You got the starters for both teams. Now we're just getting ready for them to come out. So I think, Steve, we really kind of want the Hillers to get off to a fast start here. Obviously, in any game, but especially with playoffs at home, you really don't want Somerville to take the crowd out of the game right away.
A good point, and another distinction is we talked about it before we got on the broadcast here, but there's a potential height disadvantage for Somerville, and interesting starting lineup for Hopkinton. They have a lot of choices, but they went going for definitely with a taller lineup against the smaller Somerville team. But it's 0-0, so here we go.
We don't have Marcinowski's heights or any of the Hillers, but you can tell just by looking at him. He's much bigger than his opponent.
6'2". Yeah, Jackson
Pyman, he's 6'2". Yeah, so you can tell that it's just a difference right off the bat. And just like that, he loses the team. And so we've got Julian. Ooh. Right off the bat, they come out with a three-pointer.
Wow.
Number 3, Jackson Ryland with the three-pointer. And we've got Marcinowski down low, and he's been fouled. He's going to go to the line to shoot. Oh, no, they're going to call that on the floor.
It was a non-shooting foul, but an interesting, and that is on Jackson Pyman. They're only really big man, so I think a big part of the game is if he gets into foul trouble, we'll see how that goes.
Yeah, I think you got to kind of attack him inside right away. And we got 2 points there from Gavin Show. Up until that point, Jackson Pyman was dominating the stat sheet with points and fouls. Only one on the score sheet. Well, right there, the backdoor cut. He's got a little stutter step travel there for Lamari Reed.
Hillers definitely their trademark full court press, everything trying to create a turnover right from the get-go.
Right. And Somerville's trying to come right back and press them man-to-man, but Willardson's able to take it down without a problem. Marcinowski with missed bunny underneath. Here's your full court press. Willardson heavy on him. So into the lane. Now they're kicking it around. Back out to Pyman. Pyman looks like he's going to drive on Marcinowski. Does. Looking for the interior pass. It doesn't quite meet the mark. We get over to their guard, number 2. He pulls up for a two-pointer. Long two-pointer. Just misses. And we got a rebound by Dadasian. Right into Marcinowski. He goes up for the foul. And he's got the bucket and the foul.
Oh, he got a technical. I think their coach just got a technical foul. We'll have to see about that. He must have said something. That's his second foul on Pyman, and as I mentioned a minute ago.
Yeah, I like that they went right after Pyman, right down the floor. Got it right into Marcinowski. Had good position, and they got the ball right to him. And yeah, I think you're right. There is a technical foul on the floor.
Yeah, I saw the ref make the signal, and the coach kind of backed off for a bit. That's an unfortunate development for Somerville to have their what looks to be one of their only big men with 2 fouls only a minute and a half into the game. That's serious.
Right. And now we're going to have Marcinowski shoot a pair of free throws here, one for the technical and then one for the and one foul. Oh no, Willardson's going to shoot the technical, so Marcinowski's missed his and one opportunity. Willardson makes the technical, and he's going to shoot 2, as they do in the Scholastic.
Oh boy, 1 out of 3. They got to get a little better than that as the game goes along, because that hopefully it won't make a big deal, become an issue later. But
right, you want to make sure they're doing well from the line. So Ryland August going to put the ball in and get it into Willardson. He drives, looking for a little runner, and he's going to get a foul there going over the back. He went over Tommy Griffin's back.
Both teams just getting the feel for the game, the pace.
Little jitters out there for a playoff game. It's a big game.
Yeah, sure.
And here we are with another full court press. I like it. Another big zone press, like a trapping press. But Somerville's able to break it. Here comes their starting targets. The ball stripped.
That's a Tommy point. If there was Tommy
right
Heinsohn point, there's one.
Yeah, Ryland August stripping Jacob Underwood Roche of the ball and then diving for it out of bounds and losing it. But I like the aggressive defense.
Definitely.
And you've got him kind of pinned in the corner.
Right in front of the student section, too. That was good. That was a quick 5.
Yeah, 5 second
That
call.
felt a little quick to me.
It did. I looked down to look for at my notes, and I didn't think we were in danger of a 5 second.
I mean,
there.
the Somerville coach, he's like, I can't get another
right,
technical.
yeah. Can't argue that one, unfortunately for him. So Somerville's they're kind of going with like a man-to-man full court defense. They're going to give Cho an offensive foul.
Kinda
here,
pushed
pushing
off. I mean, Somerville's point guard, Julian Goodrich, he's captain. He's only a 10th grade, only a sophomore and a captain. That'll tell you something right there.
Right, yeah. So he's got some maturity beyond his years, and he's a smaller kid, really hasn't developed physically yet. But he's good, but he's very good and quick and has good ball handling skills. And that's got to be a Hiller ball. Good fight for the ball by both teams over there on the sideline.
Both teams are jacked up here for this game, understandably. And we're just getting started.
Right.
Oh, we almost lost it.
Now we've got Sam Dedejian out there. He's going to try to take his man. Gets into the free throw line. Kicks it out. Dedejian again takes it down. Looking for two. Doesn't get it. Follows his own shot. Might have been wise to come down with that, but before going back up, he didn't have enough oomph to get it over the rim. And now here's Goodrich looking around. He's got a wide open Tommy Griffin in the corner.
Wow. He let out a big shout like, I'm here, guys.
Marcinowski's looking to get what he can do underneath.
Wow.
Oh, no, in and out. And he's going to fight for the rebound. We're going to get a jump ball here. Marcinowski really fighting for that one.
Wow, what energy.
Yeah.
A lot of energy in the building.
Yeah. There's going to be Hiller ball on the arrow possession. And again, we're going to get Ryland August to put the ball in. He's looking down the lane, nothing there. Finally gets it out to Willardson in the corner, kicking it around.
Here it is.
Whoa, what a block.
That's an
We're going to
offensive.
get an offensive foul. And that's on Underwood Roche.
Took one for the team, as they say.
Yeah, right.
Cooper, wow. Cooper got run over by a truck there. That was the right call, and he's trying to gather himself.
It's the right play, too. Because he knew after the big block down the other end, he had to come down and do something to make sure they could turn it around quickly. Willardson with the drive down the lane, gets his own rebound.
Oh, tough
puts it
shot.
up, misses it. Ryland August gets the rebound. He's looking around for help. Nobody goes, puts it up. He's going to kick it out. Oh, Dedejian for three, just misses. And here comes Goodrich.
Oh, what a ball handle.
Yeah, he really got a good handle on the ball. In the corner, Goodrich trying to get around the man. And he's got Jackson. Goodrich down the lane, misses the floater. Offensive rebound by Underwood Roche. Kicks it around, back to Goodrich in the corner. He's looking to take his man. Gets a step on him, turns, and misses. Good rebound by Willardson. Gets it over to Mitch Semulus. Semulus brings it down, kicks it around. Back to Semulus. Oh, now it's Willardson.
Oh, too bad.
Looks for Jackson. Oh, back up again, misses. Oh, what a fight for the ball. Ryland August really fighting for the ball.
Big time play. And that's the fifth foul, and it's only 3.5 minutes into or 3.5 minutes left in the first quarter. And with the new rules, while the Hillers could be living on the line the rest of this quarter, they will be.
Right. And that's a foul on Ladouis.
And that's his second. Some of their big players, the height-wise, both have 2 fouls, and their coach Mark Antonelli is going to have to manage that.
Right. So now we got Ryland August on the line. Misses the first. So there's only 1 for 4 from the line so far today.
Yeah, self-explanatory.
Yeah.
Hopefully they'll kind of just calm down, and it can be contagious both ways. Here we go.
That's it. Tie ball game here. 3.5 minutes to go in the first.
Oh, nice play.
Able to break the press. Oh, and there's a travel. And that's Colin Bourne. Gets a little excited and unsure what to do with the ball and get caught mid-step.
You know, it's tough for him. You know, kind of feel for the kid coming into the game and maybe sitting on the bench the quarter and got a little, just wasn't in the rhythm, and that's what happened there.
Right. Yeah, they're on a mini fast break, 2-on-1 there, and he doesn't know whether to put it up, pull it in himself, or pass, and he's thinking about all the great opportunities he has. And
he wasn't thinking about doing that. I'm sure. Right in front of the student section of Hopkinton, so I'm sure they let them know about it. But But anyway, 6-6. I mean, my heart rate has gone up since the game started. I can tell you that. There's a lot of action going on here.
We might want to watch the clock because there were 3 minutes and 32 seconds to go in the quarter when Somerville inbounded the ball. They broke the press, came all the way down, got called for a travel, and there's still 3 minutes and 32 seconds left here in the quarter.
Okay. Maybe, I don't know if anyone but you noticed that. I didn't notice it until then. He's pointing to the clock. Oh, I don't know. Maybe get some extra, about 10 seconds of bonus time in this game.
Yep. I was thinking maybe 4.
Yeah.
But Hiller's ball here, and August is going to put the ball in to Gavin Cho. Cho's going to take it up right against Goodrich. Cho's quite a bit longer than Goodrich is.
Yeah. Interesting matchup, the height difference there at the top.
There's Simulus with a missed layup there. And here comes Goodrich for Somerville getting double team there. Looks for the open man and swings around. Back out to Goodrich. He lets up a 3, rims out.
Close.
Rebound Hillers. And that's Ryland August gets it over to Simulus. Cho for 3. Comes out. Rebound. Is Somerville. Goodrich kind of pulls it out. Looking around. Moves it over to Tommy Griffin. Around. Back to Goodrich.
Ooh, that's a carry. It's an NBA carry. They let it go.
Right. There's going to be a 3-second call here in a second. No, he doesn't want to call 3 seconds.
Blocked.
Nice block. Out on the 3-point line. We get over to Cho for the layup, the big Euro step, and the layup.
Nice.
For Gavin Cho, that's his 4th point. Big, slow Euro step under the hoop for the reverse layup.
Almost in slow motion.
Right. Tommy Griffin gets it up. He says a foul right there. Oh, no. They're going to claim he stepped on the sideline. And that was Lamari Reed, who I thought had been fouled and pushed out of bounds. They just got him for stepping on the sideline. I'm surprised. So Gavin Cho's going to put it into Cooper Willitson. Willitson looking to beat Tommy Griffin here at half court. Looking around. We've got Sam DeDeja. Tries to get it over to Marcinowski. The pass gets stolen.
Good idea, just didn't work out.
Right. Tommy Griffin, this is on a 3. Gavin Cho outlet up to Cooper Willitson to Cho for another layup.
Beauty.
And that's 6 quick points for Gavin Cho. And a nice, silky, smooth lay-in. And we've got Underwood Roach trying to get over half court. And he dribbles the ball on the sideline. And there's another turnover. I don't think he stepped on the sideline. I think he dribbled the ball on it.
Yeah, I didn't see his...
I was kind of watching his feet.
Same here.
Gavin Cho's going to get it over to Cooper Willitson again. Willitson brings it over. He's got Tommy Griffin on him. Gets the ball over to Mitch Simulus. Simulus back out to Willardson for the 3.
Oh, we'll take it.
Hits it.
All of a sudden, there's a 7-point spread after being down 6-5 at one point, I think.
Right. Giving them a little bit of difficulty there, trying to trap Goodrich. Another air ball. Oh. Somerville can't put the ball in right there. Nice bounce pass. Oh, but it didn't make it through. Good idea.
There's a lot of. I could hear the slap up here. There was no call.
Good idea by Tori Alstrom to get that pass in, but not enough oomph on the bounce pass to get it the length of the floor that he was looking for. Oh, another one looking up. I like the aggression looking up, but he hasn't connected on 2 in a row up there. And there's going to be a foul on Marcinowski.
What a pace.
Yeah, I kind of like it up and down.
Tommy Griffin, captain, junior captain, 5'9", going up against. I'm just going to get my best estimate. James Marcinowski, 6'5".
4'4", yeah. 6'4", 6'5", yeah.
But he drew the foul. He did a good job using his body.
And this is Griffin. He's got 3 points so far. And this is the free throw.
And this is the first time number 2, Julian Goodridge, is coming out of the game with 29 seconds left in the first quarter.
It'll be interesting to see who carries the ball handling responsibilities while he's out. And this Griffin with a free throw. And he's got 4 points. He started off the game with a 3-pointer to get things started. And here's Willardson with Griffin in his face. 20 seconds to go in the first quarter. Simulus looking into Marcinowski. He's going to try to take his man. Nice spin move, block, and he's going to go to the line. And that's going to be a foul on Colin Bourne.
I mean, Somerville's, I'm looking at their roster, and we have the heights, as we mentioned, and at some point, you know, you can't teach height, as they say, and eventually you go through the fouls and see what happens, but that's a distinctive advantage tonight for the Hillers.
It's like trying to wear them down.
And they got to hit their free throws, though.
Right, they're only 1 for 6 from the line at this point, I think.
Something like that. Might be 2 for 6 or something, but it's not where they need to be.
Right. It's not in the 85% area.
Nor was I in high school. A few years back, but.
There's Marcinowski doesn't get the roll. So still a 13-7 game here with 10 seconds to go in the quarter. Gets Griffin under Roche. And a 3-pointer at the buzzer does not go. It goes out of bounds off of Marcinowski.
0.8.
So that was Colin Bourne with the 3-point attempt that misses, but
see if they have a 0.8 second play underneath it. It's going to be a catch and shoot.
You want to get right up on this kid, but if you can. They got the play they were looking for.
They did. That was pretty good. Pretty good opportunity.
But Bourne not really showing any touch on the finish right there. No. So at the end of 1, it's Hillers 13 and Somerville 7. I think so far the Hillers are doing what they should be doing. They're pushing the pace, being aggressive on defense. And in the set offense, when they get there, they are pounding the ball into Marcinowski to kind of do his work against the bigger guys for Somerville and hopefully put them in foul trouble and get them out. It's like having a really dominant offensive line in football. You try to wear down the defensive line so you can impose your will later in the game. That's kind of what I see. That's like a big guy trying to wear down, get the other, the smaller, bigger guys for Somerville into foul trouble. And then once you start substituting those guys out, then you kind of can do whatever you want.
Well, I think we start to see the beginnings of that potentially, hopefully, if you're a Hillers fan. And both of their 2 top, so far we've never seen Somerville before, nor has the Hillers team, but their 2 big men both have 2 fouls, and they got them early. And their big man Jackson Pyman had 2 fouls only a minute and a half into the game, so he's probably he's back in the game now. Not yet. So they're keeping him out. That's an interesting strategy. Maybe they'll bring him in mid-second quarter.
They really don't want him to get his 3rd foul anytime soon at all.
And once he gets in the game, the Hillers get the radar on that. So
yeah, you hope someone's got an eye on them, and not just us.
Not to pick on him, but that's just strategically, that's what anyone would do.
Sure, right. And we've got a new ball handler in there. Jackson Smith is in there. He's also a sophomore, replacing Julian Goodrich as the point guard. number 24 for Somerville.
Coach Antonelli, 17th season at Somerville. You got props for him. I'm not sure how many Coach Keene has. Something like 20. I don't know. I've lost track.
Right.
That's just a total
with
guess.
a big rebound. And he gets it out ahead. And that's Sam Dedajian. He couldn't get the little shot he was looking for.
He made up his mind he's going to shoot.
And that's an over and back right there.
He tipped it. Yeah. They got to get right.
They're going to
That should be Somerville ball. That should be Somerville ball. That's the right thing to do. The Somerville fans are saying, "Hey, it's about time. There's a good call." I think that's what they're saying by their Bronx cheer, or just an interpretation.
And Colin Bourne's going to come out of the game for Somerville. And he's going to be replaced by number 30, Danny Schmidt, who's a captain, junior captain. And there's Tommy Griffin. He's going to get fouled.
And by the way, Marcinowski has his second foul, too.
True. And this one's going to be Cooper Willardson's second foul. So both players have 2 fouls. Yeah. Travel. So they're going to call travel call on Danny Schmidt taking a 3. Kind of gets the ball, does this little hop step
there's a little bit of
the
a
ball
shuffle.
down. Yeah.
Somerville shuffle. I don't know, just came up with that right now. I was waiting all day for that. No, I had no idea.
There's Dedajian for 3. That's short. That's going to be a Somerville rebound. Tommy Griffin's going to get that. He's going to get that over to Jackson. And there's a 3-pointer for Danny Schmidt gets his 3-pointer.
He's fired up after that one. There we go.
And there's 2 for
Mitch Simulus. Back and forth.
With a nice drive for the basket.
Oh, he lost it.
And he dribbled it off his foot. And it's going to be Hiller ball. Here they come. Oh, soft contact, nothing hard enough for a whistle. Cooper Wilson for 3, a little long. Rebound Hiller, swings around. Gets it to Ryland August for 3. And it's nothing but glass. And Somerville's able to come away with it. And here comes Jackson Smith with Cooper Willardson on him. Gets it over to number 3. And that's Jackson Pyman, who we were talking about before. So we're going to get a foul here, I think, on Sam Dedajian.
And Jackson Pyman on the other end, just want to give him props. He's sitting there with 2 fouls, and here comes, I think it was Dedajian coming down the lane or someone. And he just stood there, and he didn't have his hands up, and there was a lot of contact. But good job by the refs to let the boys play, as they say. I'm not rooting for anybody to get the foul out of the game, but that would have been a critical 3rd foul at that stage.
Oh yeah, absolutely. Yeah, real early in the first half. And Pyman misses his free throw. Next one's up and rims out, and that's going to be Hiller ball. Ryland August is going to put the ball in play. And again, Somerville in their man-to-man full-court defense. Wilson already able to get it over half court. Throws a pass, almost gets it away. Almost stolen by Jacob Underwood Roche, but he slaps it out of bounds. So it's going to be Hiller's ball here with 27 seconds on the shot clock. And Mitch Simulus is going to put it in. Over to Willardson for 3.
Stop and pop.
Oh, doesn't quite get it.
There we go. Oh, my goodness.
Oh, we've got a finish by Ryland August. He has his 2nd and 3rd points there on his own missed opportunity. Bats in his own rebound. We got a travel. Another Somerville shuffle. And we've got Julian Goodrich back in the game, handling the ball for Somerville.
The refs are calling it pretty snug. I'll say that.
Right.
If they were leaning in one direction, it's the snug direction.
Yep. So we got Willardson putting the ball in, looking somewhere deep, gets it over to Jackson Canales. And
there it is.
3 for Mitch Simulus, and he has 5 points.
Nice stroke on that one. He nice release. Nobody in his face. He had time.
Right. Plenty of time to shoot his shot. And we got a double dribble there by Julian Goodrich, and he doesn't understand
I don't
how.
think that was a double dribble.
It was more of a carry. He kind of carried the ball, and what happened was he has a natural carry, which they let you get away with. But he paused with the ball. I think he lost it.
Yeah, that's what I saw.
He kind of double-handled it with the one hand. And that's what they're calling.
Yeah.
Blocked down underneath, and it's out of bounds off the Hillers, and it's going to be Somerville ball. And Underwood Roche is going to put it in. Now you can see the Hillers here in their full court. Trapping press. They're waiting to get 2 guys on anybody they can. And they don't get the opportunity.
Nice.
They break the press. Somerville breaks the press pretty well right there.
It's like textbook right there.
Yeah.
That'll make any coach happy.
Jackson Pyman gets his 5th point. Yeah, bang, bang. Ball never touches the floor, and they're able to break the press and get a layup. Nice take there by Willardson.
That was a lot of body contact there.
Canales, but he doesn't get the layup. And Somerville in there anxiously throw the ball away.
Coach Keene, he's right. I got to say, we've been defending Jackson Pyman a little bit up here, not even rooting for him to get the 3rd foul. That was his 3rd foul. They let it go.
Right. Willardson gets down deep, pulls it back out, gets it over to August. August to Simulus. Back to Willardson, who's going to take it down the lane, and he's going to get fouled. Hey, they're going to call it on the floor, but it is a foul, even if it had gone in. They wouldn't have given him the shot. And that's going to be a foul on Underwood Roche, and that's his 2nd. Cooper Willardson's going to come out of the game. And, Gavin Cho's going to come in. Underwood Roche comes out of the game. And Reed is going to come in for him. Gavin Cho gets it over to Simulus in the corner. Simulus, tries to get it to Emerson King and doesn't quite connect. The ball gets loose. Now Somerville's down underneath. They're swinging it around, looking for Julian Goodrich. He goes up. Gets it. Nice.
That was a sweet move.
2 points. Hesitation jump right there.
In between 2 taller players. That was pretty impressive.
And those are his first 2 points of the game. Here comes Pyman looking to get it back to Goodrich. Smart play by him. And Goodrich wanted to get down the lane. And that's an over and back if Somerville gets it. Great hustle by Emerson King. He saw that it was a over and back and knew Somerville wouldn't really be anxious to go after it. And he looking to get an easy bucket, and he chased after it, and he causes the Somerville to have to touch it up.
Lamari Reed, got to give props to him. That was quite a dive there. He's still kind of regrouping after that.
And Cho gets it in to Dadasian. Dadasian up, gets the bucket and the foul. There's been a foul fest in the 2nd quarter here.
A lot of fouls. Slows the game down a little bit, but
that's going to be on Lamari Reed. So Dadasian misses his 3-point opportunity. I think Hiller's only 1 for forever.
Yeah, I know.
From the line today. Pyman taking it in. On August, tries to kick it around, gets it out to Griffin. Griffin for 3, comes out. In and out is right.
Yeah.
Looking up to get it to Cho up high. Back to Marcinowski for 3. Kicks back out, rebound, Hillers. Back out to Cho for 3. Nope, rebound, Hillers again.
The height distance.
That's Canales.
Height advantage for the Hillers.
Rebounds, right. Down to Cho to Willardson, who's subbed back in the game somehow without us knowing. Subbing on the fly. It's like hockey. There's Marcinowski trying to get in. And Pyman on him, looking after him, looking to get the foul. And he called for a travel.
Coach Keene not happy.
I think that's pretty good footwork nowadays. I think in the 80s you would have called that a travel. Nowadays I don't think that gets called for a travel much. I don't think he really did much to deserve a travel in that call, but
like I said, they're calling him tight tonight.
Right. Here's Goodrich got the ball with Willardson on him. He's going to try to take him. Gets the ball over to Griffin. Griffin's got Cho in front of him. Back to Goodrich. and he's stuck with the ball. And we got a timeout.
That's a good
call, but
timeout.
yeah, I was just going to say that.
There was nowhere to go, so.
The only person he had was right along the center line was Griffin, and Griffin seemed not to know what to do. He started to drift into the backcourt, which he's an ineligible player.
Exactly.
And so, Goodrich had nowhere to go.
Big student section tonight.
Yeah, packed. Very colorful, too.
Yeah, I would say.
That must be the theme tonight. Come in your neon or pastel.
Nothing like a playoff basketball game.
Yeah. Oh, we got Scotty leading the crowd, as he likes to do.
Hopkinton sports legend.
I like the camera follows him after he's completed his work.
I don't know how many years or how many decades he's been here, but good stuff, man.
All right, so the Hillers here with a 22-14 point lead, 8-point lead, with 3:06 to go here in the second quarter, first half. I feel like the lead should be a little bit bigger than it is. They just aren't finishing a lot like they should be.
I mean, props to Somerville. They're coming into pretty high-energy Hopkinton home court, and they're not backing down. They're, and they've had to navigate a little bit of foul trouble. Even their head coach got a technical foul about a minute and a half into the game. They've had to overcome a little bit, but they're still hanging around.
Yeah, they are. They're definitely not out of it here at all. Single point deficit. Willardson with a steal. He's got to watch out. There he goes. Gets it over. Cho back to Willardson, kicking it around. August out to Cho up top. Cho to Marcinowski. Should get down low if he knows what's good for him. Here's Cho working around. Gets it over to Ryland. August.
Yeah, that's tough.
That's a nice little take inside.
Yeah, that's not really. I don't know if Somerville has an answer for Ryland August on those kinds of plays.
That's just a nice, methodical, strong, slow dribble in. Nice steal by Willardson on a 2-on-1, going the wrong way, and he comes back with the defense. Makes a steal.
It's really smart play by Sam on that one, drawing the foul on the ball handler, Julian Goodrich, captain, sophomore captain. You don't see that really too much. That's his first foul.
You know, it's funny, he has one foul and he just scored his first bucket like a minute ago. So he only has 2 points and one foul, but yet he's really kind of dominating the game.
Yeah, he
there,
controls it for sure.
Especially for Somerville.
Yeah, he definitely spends a lot of time handling the ball. He's really good.
So Dudasian hit his first, misses his second. And here comes Goodrich here.
With the taller player on him, Cho.
Cho on him. He's got a pick. He gets trying to get free. I like the ball fakes he's got there. A little depth of hand ball fakes. Gets in the lane, kicks it out. There's Reed. Got
Almost 3 seconds.
He's stuck. That's 3 seconds. It's the second time, and they haven't called it once.
Got to shoot it.
Griffin there. 4 seconds on the shot clock. They let it fly. And they get a 3-pointer from Laramie Reed.
It's a big hoop for Somerville.
Lamari Reed, sorry. Yeah, big hoop for Somerville there. And August gets it over to Cho. Cho to Dudasian. Nice cut down the lane there.
Human eraser down there.
Yeah, Mitch Simulus gets it sent back in his face. And there's Reed with another 3 that comes out. Gavin Cho gets it ahead, looks to August, some serious dribbling in traffic. Misses the layup, and Marcinowski gets the putback and the foul. So that's 4 points for Marcinowski. He should have more, and if he were hitting his free throws, he would.
I mean,
logically, but
the Hillers should have another 6 or 7 points just on the free throw line.
Right, they should.
It's easy to say they have an 11-point lead and counting, hopefully. And that, by the way, is Carlin's Lennius, his third foul with a minute left in the half. He's got to come out, definitely. He's had an impact on the game. A couple big blocks, a lot of energy for Somerville. That's a big development for them.
Looking to break the trap. They do. Kind of looking for another guy baseline. Big block by Dadajian. He answers the block.
The student section is beside themselves, all of them.
In the NFL,
Well, they are besides themselves. They're besides all of them.
Yeah,
That's
right.
what I'm trying to say.
They're beside each other. In the NFL, they would have thrown a flag on Dadajian there for taunting. He stared down his opponent there.
There was a stare down. I saw it.
Trying to get the ball out to Goodrich. Goodrich to Reed. Reed to Griffin. Griffin comes around, gets it. That's a travel there on Goodrich. A nice hesitation move to get free, but he needs to get the ball on the floor a little bit quicker. So now here are 50 seconds to go here in the first half. Hillers have a 12-point lead, and hoping to increase that lead. I'm gonna
Called the carry on that.
on Mitch Simulus.
44 seconds left. It is kind of a critical point. Somerville's looking to tighten it up.
Yeah, that's
maybe
a tough
get it under 10.
That's a tough turnover there.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's all from the defense, and causing you to do what you don't want to do, and to protect the ball. And here comes Goodrich. He's looking for a layup, and he gets it.
Oh, that's a nice play.
From Reed.
10 points.
Reed has 5 points. Simulus has it, kicks it around, looking for we got Cho. 22 seconds to go here in the half. 10-point lead for the Hillers. Cho trying to hold off Goodrich. 14 seconds on the shot clock, looking to get something going here. I think he tried to get Marcinowski there, right there, down low.
Ryland.
An offensive foul on Ryland.
That's a big momentum swing. Now I got to give props to Troy Rue, 6'2", junior. Hasn't seen a lot of playing time, but if you want to go into the locker room a little momentum, you take an offensive foul in your face.
Right.
He just got run over, took one for the team there.
Right. And now we've got Somerville with 4.5 seconds to go, down by 10. 4.5 seconds here in the first half. And Hillers are going to try to trap if they can. They're going to try to keep him from getting anywhere close to the basket. And he gets all the way down for a layup and misses. But boy, oh boy, 4.5 seconds, he gets all the way to the rim.
He is the quickest player I've seen this year in this gym.
So
No question.
At the half, the Hillers are up 28-18. They take a 10-point lead into the half. And we'll talk about these developments when we come back from halftime. But right now, stay with HCAM, and we are going to be showing a highlight package from this season's Hopkinton boys.
HCAM programming is supported by our viewers, thank you, and by Phipps Insurance Agency, representing companies such as MapFree Insurance. Their family-owned independent agency is deeply rooted in the communities they serve and offer time-tested insurance products to fit individual needs. Since 1950, Phipps Insurance specializes in home, auto, business, condo, and renters insurance.
Bay Path may have outgrown its space, but not its mission. We need your help to build a new facility that matches our capabilities and dedication. Join us and help ensure we can continue to provide exceptional care and find loving homes for animals for years and years to come. Thank you.
Thursday, January 30th, Hiller Alpine Ski hit the slopes.
Time for number 117, Finney at Luton, 29.65. On the red course, number 817, Will Spinelli from Hopkinton. Time for number 530, Emily Paoloni, 41.33. On the blue course, number 918, Lily Dodd from Algonquin.
Be sure to catch Hiller Alpine Ski, airing on HCAM Thursday evenings at 6:30 p.m. On Friday, January 31st, Hiller boys basketball hosted Norwood.
Willardson gets it over. King, and the pass out now to Dadajian, and he knocks down the three. The feed from Canales and Dadajian with the third Hiller three of the game. A 9-3 Hiller lead. Larkey gets it over. It's knocked away. Willardson, quick break, off the window and in.
Hopkinton led Norwood 17-9 after the first quarter.
And a 10-point lead for the Hillers. 3 minutes left to go in the second quarter. Dearborn feeds it over to Dever. Launches a three. No good. Air ball, but the putback counted. In the right spot at the right time is Connell. Dadasian gets it over to Willardson. Willardson back out to Dadasian. Up top, King. Over to Dadasian, out to Patrice. Launches the three. Count it!
Both teams net 13 points apiece in the second quarter, and it's 30-22, Hillers leading at the half.
Feeding it up the near side, August. And a nice feed to Patrice, who has the finish. 7 points for Petit Frere. An 11-point lead for the Hillers. Along the wing, 3 attempts. No good there from Connell. Hillers have the rebound quickly into the offensive zone. Off the window goes Simulus.
Both teams go back and forth in the third quarter once again and score 10 points each. It was 40-32, Hillers leading heading into the fourth quarter.
The kick out, 3-ball. Yes! It's Simulus! What a clutch three that was. 8 seconds left. Driving in Dearborn for the tie. It's shot waved off. Norwood timeout. Senior trying to tie the game for the Mustangs. And he does. 2.7 seconds left. Hiller's going to have to take a buzzer beater. The pass, the shot, and it's done! Oh, wow! Miss Simulus! Miss Simulus buries it! And the Hillers are going to win! 54-51!
After an ice-cold start to the quarter, the Hillers do just enough to give Mitch Simulus the opportunity to air the game-winning three, and he comes through in the clutch as the Hillers take the game 54-51. Hopkinton officially clinches a state tournament spot, improving to 10-4, while Norwood falls to 12-4. On Saturday, February 1st, Hiller girls hockey closed out the busy week hosting Ashland. It was a 1-0 Ashland lead heading into the third period.
Left to right across your screen. McPherson coming up the far side. Around the defender, takes a shot. Off the deflection. It's put in. Savannah Rivera. Lakota into the circle. Leaves it out in front. And it's popped in. Well, a perfect setup by Ashland, and Ainsley Callahan has her second goal of the day. Take it out, 13 seconds. Puck squirts out in front of the net, into the right circle, and it's put in! Wow, Savannah Rivera! The puck was upright, just kind of floating towards the right circle. Rivera saw it, rushes over to it, and ties up the game with 8 seconds left. Unreal.
In the period, Ashland nets a pair while the Hillers net a goal, and it's 2-2, meaning this game is going to a 4-on-4 sudden death 5-minute overtime.
Can the Hillers get a buzzer beater? We shall find out. McPherson coming out with it. Sends it over. Back up to McPherson. McPherson gets it out. Sent across by Moroso. Jean with it now. Jean looking to approach. 5 seconds left. Takes a shot. Oh, wow! Lucy Jean rings it in, and the Hillers win. 3 seconds left.
Lucy Jean nets the game winner with 2.7 seconds left in overtime, and the Hillers take the come-from-behind win 3-2. Hopkinton moves to above 500 for the first time this season, improving to 7-6-1. Ashland falls to 2-9-3. It was an absolutely epic week of Hiller sports, lots of amazing comebacks, and last-second game-clinching wins. This program is brought to you in part by TVLSports.net. You can view the standings, stories, pictures, highlights, and more about the 12 teams in the Tri-Valley League at TVLSports.net. TVLSports.net is an independent news and media website reporting on the TVL and is not associated with the MIAA, Tri-Valley League, or any town or school. HCAM Sports is supported by our viewers and by the Dentist at Hopkinton. The Dentist at Hopkinton provides services including comprehensive dental care, same-day crowns, facial aesthetics, periodontal care, cosmetic dentistry, and implant dentistry. The Dentist at Hopkinton is located at 77 Main Street and online at hopdent.com.
And welcome back to the second half of our playoff meeting tonight between the Hopkinton Hiller Varsity Boys and the Somerville Highlanders. It's been a good game, really good game so far, Steve. We're up 10, 28 to 18. Been a lot of back and forth action. Some fouls, a little bit of foul trouble. We had a technical foul on a head coach here. It was not on Coach Keene. But really good game so far. And what are your thoughts so far?
I mean, it's 28-18, but it feels closer than that.
Right.
I think at any moment, Somerville looks like they could, go on a little bit of a run. And again, you mentioned the fouls. I think the next couple minutes to see what happens with fouls. And interestingly, Coach Antonelli of Somerville's not starting his big man Jackson Pyman to preserve him a little bit. He's got some foul trouble.
Right, and we do have Roger DeRoches there. One of their centers also has 3 fouls, and he, I don't believe, is in there as well.
Yeah, so it'll be interesting strategically this second half.
So Connor,
there it is.
We got a backdoor cut there for Willardson. He does not convert, but a great play. I'd like to see them try that again. And here comes Julian Goodrich, their sophomore point guard, who's really kind of a dynamo out there. Not a whole lot of stats, but really has been pushing the action for Somerville. Willardson goes baseline, gets it around, out to Dedejian, misses the three-pointer, and there's Goodrich looking long ahead to Underwood.
He got pushed.
To Underwood Roche, and he gets the layup.
A nice layup there. I thought there was a push from behind as well.
Right. And we got Marcinowski trying to get inside. He's really kind of do his damage. And there's a foul on the floor, no bucket. But that's going to be a foul on Troy Roy. He's a Frenchman.
There you go. Go for the French pronunciation.
Yeah.
I'll tell you what, he's playing Marcinowski pretty tough on that.
Right. So we get back out to Cho. Cho's looking around. Gets it over to Ryland August. Back to Gavin Cho. Cho's looking, gets it over to Sam Dedejian. Down to Willis, who tries to go down the lane. Kicks it out to Dedejian. Pump fake. Oh, could have been called for an offensive foul there. But there's a short three-point attempt with the rebound by Ryland August.
He stepped
on the baseline.
Just an observation. Both teams coming out of their locker room with about 2 minutes left. They were they were sitting in the locker room for 10 or 15 minutes, whatever it was, and then no shooting, and they come out and they're trying to kind of do a reset.
Right.
And everyone's coming up short.
No warm-ups, and they're both trying to come out on adrenaline here.
Somerville's got one bucket. Other than that, in a minute and a half, it's Both teams not shooting the lights out, as they say, in the second half so far.
And we've got Jacob Underwood Roche going to the line here to shoot two. He misses the first. And that foul was on Sam Dedejian. That's his second. Each team has one foul so far here in the early going in the second half. Underwood Roach hits the second free throw. He's got 3 points. Willison comes up, is met by Tommy Griffin before half court. Gets the ball into Rylan August. August to Marcinowski, trying to get down the lane. He does, and there's a foul. And that's going to be another one on Troy Raw.
They have, Somerville's got to use up some fouls here, and he's got some. To Coach Antonelli's credit, he's rotating some players in and just trying to deal with Marcinowski because he's tough to handle.
Right, he's just throwing bodies at him.
Just want to make sure you guys saw the score.
Marcinowski misses his first free throw. So again, I think Hillers have only one free throw so far tonight. There it is. Marcinowski with his second free throw, and he's got 6 points. Somerville breaking the press pretty easily so far.
Oh, that's a piece.
Today.
Oh.
There's 3 pointers for Tommy Griffin.
He's had a couple of those.
Right. He started the game off with one.
I'm telling you, Somerville, they were down by 12. Now they're down by 5. So it's not like they're going away or anything.
No, they've cut the lead down here. Here comes Dedejian down the lane.
And one. Oh, he missed.
Go right back up. That's it. Marcinowski at the putback. And he has 8 points. Here comes Goodrich with Cho threatening him here. And he's going to get this ball over half court. The double team there gets it back to Griffin. Wow, Goodrich kind of knees the ball around a little bit there. Gets it back, goes down the lane. Oh, big block by Rylan August on Julian Julian Goodrich. And I think Dedejian there just got caught taking his eye off the ball at the last second, catching the outlet pass. And it's a turnover here to Somerville.
I mean, we're about 3 minutes into this second half, and the Hillers have three points in about 3 minutes, and that's not a good pace for them.
I do like that they're playing the aggressive full court press. Oh boy, they're giving up another. Oh, they should.
Wow, that was
kick that out. That's it. Willison for 3. He misses rebound. Big rebound. He's kicking the ball around. Oh, defense there, scrapping. And here's Jacob.
Well, that's got to be a technical foul. You can't slap the backboard like that. I'm shocked they didn't call that.
Right.
Incredible pace going on here, Wally.
It sure is. And we got a foul now.
It's just good timeout. I think Coach Keene called it. Yeah, Somerville's got the momentum going their way right now.
They certainly do, and that's a first foul on Canales, and I think we've got so now it's only another 5-point lead. They've cut the lead in half, and they do have all the momentum right here. So I think it's a good timeout for Coach Keene right here. Probably something that Joe Missoula wouldn't do,
right?
But Coach Keene, I think, made the right decision here. Scotty back with the student section, doing his thing.
I mean, if the team can get it going, hopefully Scotty can get it going, and use that as a little bit of motivation. But certainly, this so far this quarter, it's 8-3 Somerville. Not a good trend, and good timeout by Coach Keene.
Somerville came out with a lot of energy here in the second half, and it's not that the Hillers came out with a lack of energy, but they haven't quite matched the energy level of Somerville. But like I said, I don't think it's that they haven't come out with any energy. I think they have, but it's just that I don't think they were expecting this coming out.
Yeah.
So they just got to slow it down, and then reset and come back strong. And Tommy Griffin's he's going to take it all the way in, kicks it around. Ooh, close. Back to Griffin. Back Griffin out to Goodrich, who's going to pull up for three. Miss.
Close.
Big rebound there. Big box out for Willardson. That's tough luck right there. Willardson, hard work, undermanned underneath, boxes out tough, and the ball just kind of bounces around off his leg.
Carlin's Lenius, if I'm pronouncing his name right. Sorry about that if I didn't. That was a good hustle by him. Number 34, Somerville. There's a block.
Right there. The Hillers come up with it. They get it out to Ryland, who gets it over to Canales for the layup.
That was a big hoop. They really needed it.
And that's Jackson Canales' first 2 points. And here comes Goodrich out to Griffin. Griffin's coming in on a 3-on-2. Kicks it out to the right wing. Air ball on the 3. And we're going to get a foul here on Jackson Canales. That's going to be his second.
It's good pace going on here.
Yeah, so we've got Carlins Lanús on the line here, shooting 2. The lefty misses the first. Neither team has really been able to hit their free throws, so luckily each side, you hit shooting so poorly from the line, and the other team's matching you, so it's not really making a difference. But you really could make hay if you hit them.
I mean, but yeah, to your point, both teams. And it's ironic because the amount of energy going on where all the points are getting scored and then everything's calmed down and it's such a critical part of the game and both teams are just kind of clunking it from the line so far.
We missed them both. 3-pointer out to Somerville. And we're gonna have a foul on the floor here. I think that's gonna be on the Hillers.
Carlin's Lenius, he's got some hops, man.
That's going to be Jackson Canales' third foul, and that's pretty quick. Ooh, Underwood Roche.
That's a tough.
A little put it in the out right there underneath the basket on the inbounds play.
That's a pretty
smooth play.
6'1" and plays bigger than that. Oh, that's
3-pointer for Marcinowski.
That was clutch, big time.
Big one right there. Big bucket for the big man. Oh, almost turned over. Yeah, we did get the turnover. And here comes Troy Alston. Gets it out to Canales. Goes in for the tough layup and the foul.
Jackson Canales, captain. Pretty slick move.
Troy Alstrom with the play, too, bringing the ball up, really hustling it up and getting it over to Canales for the layup. And that foul is going to be on Jacob Underwood Roche, his third.
That's a pretty big game for the senior Canales, who's, I don't know how he even got that shot off. He kind of contorted his body to get sort of sneak in, and he gets the 3-pointer.
And calmly hits the free throw.
That is big.
The way they should, right?
We just got finished talking, Wally, that it was a 5-point lead, and now it's back to 10.
Back up to 10. Yeah. So yeah, that timeout really kind of reset things. So here comes Goodrich, and he's got Cho on him. Cho's getting him trouble trying to get him over half-court line. He does. They let the guy go baseline, and he misses. Big rebound from Marcinowski. And here comes Simulus, gives it over to Marcinowski, who gets a 2-pointer underneath. And Marcinowski quietly now has 13 points.
Hiller's got the press going here. This is a critical juncture of the game. He called timeout.
Timeout there.
That's probably a good timeout by Coach Martin, Antonelli rather.
Right. Yeah, you kind of want to, tit for tat here. They come out strong. Coach Keene calls a timeout, resets things. The Hillers kind of go on a run, and Somerville wants to stop that, so they call a timeout. Hopefully, for our viewers, we hope that this timeout doesn't really make a difference.
I'll tell you, it's a really fun game to watch from up here. Again, we got to give a shout out to Denise Antaki, Mary Arnott, Mike Tarosian, our staff behind, keeping us in alignment for the most part.
Making us look good.
And big energy in the room tonight, and the pretty full house. Almost full. Somerville's, hats off to their fans. They did a good job coming out here.
They did travel really well, but you look down on our left and you've got a standing room area for crowds.
That's right.
Which is really nice to see. So 2:53 to go in the third quarter. Hillers lead by 12. Hillers are back on the floor, and they're going to wait for Somerville to get back out. And it will be Somerville ball. Tori Alstrom's going to defend the inbound throw. Gets it over to Goodrich, probably not the way they wanted to. Cho's right in front of him. And we've got a double team on them. They turns it over. Cho's got the steal. He comes up, dribbles out of control, and we've got a foul on Julian Goodrich. And that's going to be his second.
Coach Antonelli's doing a little teaching moment there for his star point guard, Julian Goodrich, captain. He, Goodrich just kind of dribbled into trouble is what he was trying to tell him, if I could read his lips.
A three-point attempt by Canales doesn't go. Alstrom tries to get the rebound, but he doesn't read, comes up with it, gets it over to Goodrich. Goodrich gets around Alstrom. Goodrich picks up his dribble, gets it around, gets it over to Reed at the top of the three-pointer, gets it back to Goodrich. Goodrich puts on the brakes, comes back for Reed. Reed kicks it around. Somerville goes baseline, and he looks and he's got DeRochers underneath, and the ball kicks out underneath, and that's going to be Hiller ball. So we got Mitch Semulus is going to put the ball in.
Somerville with a little bit of pressure.
Yeah, now they're going to show.
Looking for a trap.
Oh! And they just kind of show the pressure, and it already affects the Hillers. The Hillers throw it away.
That was just a mental error on Cho's part. That's unfortunate.
Right. Little unforced error. You see something different, and it causes you to react poorly, which is unfortunate. Well, Underwood Roach puts the ball in. Goodrich pulls it up at midcourt. He's got Willardson on him. Back to Underwood Roach. Looks down the lane, kind of throws it away, and the ball gets boxed around. And we got a foul on Cooper Willardson in the play. A loose ball foul away from the ball.
How many is that on him?
It's going to be 3 on Cooper Willardson.
Yeah. And that's the bonus for Somerville. That's the 5th foul.
Yep. Somerville's going to go to the line here. Julian Goodrich.
I mean, as we talked about the free throws earlier in the game, they all count, but they probably count more in the third and fourth quarter.
Especially when you make them.
Yep.
They count a lot more.
Captain Obvious, huh?
Yeah. And I say that because
he just hits
Goodrich is hitting him.
Yeah, right.
That's 4 points for him.
Feels like more, but
yeah, really pushes the game, but the points aren't there, which is okay.
Triple team.
And you got Cho down the lane. Oh, I would have thrown up a floater. Three-pointer doesn't go from the corner in August. And here comes Goodrich. And he goes right by Cho down the lane for the layup. Misses it. Arsenowski for the layup, for the rebound, gets it over to Willardson. And here comes Rylan August. Misses his layup attempt. The ball goes out off of Tommy Griffin of Somerville, and that's going to be Hiller ball.
Up and down.
Up and down is right. You get it in. Marcinowski out high. Gets it back over to Dedejian. Dedejian to Cho. Cho's looking around to Dedejian. Back to Cho. Going to pull things out. Willardson for a long three.
Oh!
Hits it.
That was
a big bomb
what
right
a feeling
there.
that must have been for the senior captain.
Yeah.
Nice.
There's 2 more for Julian Goodrich. And we got a timeout here on the floor.
Interesting timeout for Coach Keene. Maybe wants to make a substitution with a minute left in the quarter. Maybe someone is in fire, want to protect someone who might be
in foul trouble, like Willardson there or Canales.
Got to get. Hey, Somerville's tough. I mean, they were down 10 at the half. They're down by 11 now, so they're kind of even Steven this half.
But they were pushing the pace early, and they did make a run at it, and the Hillers were able to answer the run, which is good. Now you don't want to give that all up in the next minute, so Yeah, like you said, you want to protect some of your guys that have some foul trouble.
Yeah.
Put in some fresh legs. Don't let anything get out of hand.
Exactly.
And then come back strong in the fourth.
So the winner of this game plays a cushion. No, sorry.
I'm going to try to say it again.
Okay. 7th seed, right?
Masconomet.
Masconomet, thank you.
Masconomet Regional. Yeah, they are the 7th seed. The game will be Thursday, the 27th at 6:30 at Masconomet High School. I'm daring myself to
Is that down the South Shore?
mess up so I can keep saying it. I'm going to guess just by the sound of the name of
Right.
it, but I don't know.
We'll have to get back to you on that, ladies and gentlemen. Right now, Somerville's trying to shake things up before the fourth quarter starts.
We've got Cooper Willardson still in the game. Gets it all the way up to Marcinowski here near the free throw line. Cho back to Dedajian. Dedajian's going to try to take it down the lane, and he does. Oh, two.
Beautiful play.
Big bucket right there.
13-point lead.
40 seconds to go here in the third quarter. Miscommunication by Somerville, but they don't lose the ball. And they're looking for a corner or something, getting it down here. There's Pyman, turnaround, doesn't get the roll. Willardson with the rebound. He's going to take it up. He's going to go up and gets it to Dedajian in the corner, who's going down the lane, puts it up, gets his own rebound, doesn't come up with it. And we're going to get a foul here on Marcinowski, I believe, and that'll be his third. So Marcinowski with 3 fouls, Canales with 3, and Cooper Willardson with 3. That's the foul trouble here for the Hillers, and that'll put Pyman on the line here in the bonus.
Just want to update you. Masconomet Regional is up in the North Shore, Topsfield, so we were both wrong. That's a regional high school, so in any event, we don't want to get ahead of ourselves here. Let's get this game over with.
Right. And another missed free throw there by Pyman. And we do have a 13-point lead here for the Hillers. Pyman shooting his second free throw, and he hits it. He has 6 points. 15 seconds to go in the half. Cho comes up with it, and he's going to take it over half court.
Oh, almost a carrier.
Yeah. Gets down low, gets it into
Sweet move.
in August with the turnaround.
Nice misdirection. 3 seconds,
Yeah.
2 seconds. Got to launch it.
Tommy Griffin for 3 at the buzzer does not go.
Not a bad look.
So after 3, Hillers have a 47-33 lead. And that's a 14-point lead, so they've upped their lead by 4 points over that quarter, which started off very dangerously with Somerville coming out and clawing back to only a 5-point lead.
Yeah, no question. And right now it's the game is not over by any means, but it's a game of streaks. So Somerville, this is the door is ajar on their season, and could be closing with another 8 minutes to go, down by 14. They got to tighten it up pretty quick to have a chance to pull this thing back, but they're capable. But then again, the Hillers also have the height advantage, and it's a fresh slate with the fouls. If there's a whole bunch of fouls and then people start hitting their foul shots, who knows?
Yeah, they definitely have, not just the height, but probably the weight also. Like the guys are a little bit bigger, a little thicker.
Yes, definitely.
Just a little bit of, little size on their half. But Somerville really has shown themselves to be quite capable, and they're very quick. And so their big guys, rely more on quickness, and they've shown that they are capable of going on a run.
Ryland August.
Go ahead.
I'm sorry. I was just looking at the score sheet. Good job taking that. 12 points for Ryland, and Marcinowski with, I don't even know, like close to, is that, yeah, do I have that right?
Marcinowski's got 13 points. Ryland August has 7.
Oh, 7, I'm sorry.
Yeah,
Yep.
it looks like 12, but it's actually...
Maybe he'll have 12 shortly, right?
Cooper Willardson has 7. Gavin Cho has 6. Sam Dedajian 5. So they're spreading the scoring around, which is what you want to see.
Good distribution for sure.
Somerville struggling to get the ball underneath, which is where they look like they're trying to get it. Griffin gets it out to... Oh, big steal. Oh, and he gave it right back. Here we go. We got a layup and an outlet out to Gavin Cho, and he's going to stumble underneath, and he's going to get fouled. I think that's going to be on Goodrich.
It's his third, I think.
Yeah, that'll be his third. And it is.
Cho was flying down there. I'm not saying it was definitely, could have been a walk.
Yeah, and I was going to say, if I was playing defense, I probably wouldn't have touched him. He was going so fast.
He was a little out of control there, so it kind of got bailed out with that.
Right. And but Gavin Cho does miss the first free throw. Misses the second. I swear, I think the Hillers only have 3 or 4 free throws in the whole game.
I've never seen it to this degree.
And I think Somerville only has 2 or 3 also. They got Goodrich in a trap. They get the ball back to Austin Riley. They go, and we're going to get a offensive foul on Rylan August.
I mean, you got Julian Goodrich, 5'7", getting trapped by like a couple of 6'3" guys.
And you get the result you wanted.
Yeah.
But it goes down the other end, and they kind of get overwhelmed. At that time, he made his decision earlier, and he doesn't get trapped. And he gets the ball to Jackson Pyman for 2. That kid, he learned in one possession what to do in that situation.
Yeah, he's having a good game. He's kind of quietly having a good game.
Oh, that should have gone. Right up with it. There you go. There's 2 more for Marcinowski. He's got 15.
Nothing that Pyman could do with that one unless he wanted to foul him.
Right.
Ooh, that's almost a foul.
There's a 3-pointer by Danny Schmidt, and that's 3 for him. That's his second 3-pointer of the game.
He's a good shooter. He's had a couple of those, yep.
Danny Schmidt. There's 3 for Marcinowski. A little long, getting a little excited. We're going to get foul on Cho for going over the back.
I mean, there's no place to hide in that one. He was
right. And I think that's going to be his first, if I'm right. Nope, his second. And Cho's going to sit down and have a break right now.
Somerville doing what they can. They're down by 11.
6 minutes to go.
Hiller's trying to fend him off.
Goodrich tries to blow by everybody. He does, puts on the brakes, kicks it back out to Pyman. Pyman falls down the lane, gets it back to Goodrich. Goodrich goes baseline, back to Pyman for 2. Little 2-man game there. They're playing it very well. Wilson gets it down low to Canales. Canales turns around for a hook shot, doesn't get it. We got a 9-point game here with 5:40 to go. Goodrich, again, likes to go down the left side of the lane. He does it again. 3-pointer doesn't go for Somerville. Here comes Mitch Simulus. Simulus gets over August to Willitson, gets it down the lane, gets blocked, gets his own rebound, back to Canales. Underneath a little inside pass for the 2 points. Willitson knew he was in the trees.
I mean, I don't know how he contorted his body to even get the shot off or pass, whatever he did.
Yeah, and
he was in trouble and he got out of it.
Got his own rebound and then handed it off. And a great awareness there. Nice play by Goodrich. Same thing, gets a nice interior pass, but it doesn't go. Willitson looking ahead, and it's going to get knocked out of bounds. It's going to be Hiller ball. Had Sam Dedejian had a step on the defense, but the defender got his hand on the ball. And it's going to be Hiller ball here. Dedejian and Willitson are both going to sit down.
Catching the breather.
Yep, we got Tori Ahlstrom back in. Canales is in, Cho's back in. Mitch Simulus in the game. There's August. Over to Cho. Cho's looking. Gets over to Simulus for 3. And he hits it. Big 3-pointer for Mitch Simulus. And he's got 8 points.
That's a backbreaker for him.
There's a 3-pointer for Schmidt. Does not go. Rebound. Simulus has a 2-on-1 here going with Cho. Cho goes up with the layup for 2. Perfectly executed 2-on-1.
Could be a timeout situation.
Here comes Goodrich trying to get the ball over half court. Finally finds Griffin. Griffin gets it around to Underwood Roche. Back to Griffin. Griffin looking around. Gets underneath to Pyman. Pyman to Schmidt. Schmidt drives. loses the ball, knocks down Ahlstrom. Ahlstrom goes down, and we've got a call here. Kick ball on Ahlstrom. Strange call.
Yeah, there's an unusual. Yeah.
Maybe he tried to gather the ball in with his foot.
I thought the Somerville player ran over him.
I did too.
Yeah.
I think he tried to corral the ball with his foot, and that's what they're trying to make the call. The refs are going to talk about it, and I think they're happy with it. So Somerville's going to put the ball in. They get it to Underwood. Roche over to Goodrich to Griffin, who goes up for three, misses. Long rebound, gets kicked around, and that's going to go back to Goodrich in the corner. Over to Underwood. Roche kicks it around to Schmidt. Schmidt for three, misses another long rebound by Canales, and it gets thrown ahead to Cho. Cho almost can't quite come up with it. Misses the layup, comes out of bounds. That's going to go off the Hillers. That's going to be Somerville ball.
That's a good idea. Good pace again there.
Yeah, I like them looking ahead with the with a 16-point lead and looking ahead to really keep their foot on the gas.
Exactly.
Schmidt gets it back to Underwood Roche, and that's going to be a foul on Cho. That'll be his third. And Underwood Roche is going to go to the line. He's going to shoot two.
Ryan August is checking out his fingers. He's a tough player. He's only a sophomore.
He's got looks like he's got a sore hand. Probably a jam finger, and they're going to take him out, and they're going to put Marcinowski back in. And Marcinowski gives him a quick 5 on the injured hand.
Yeah, right.
Just for fun.
Well, 16-point lead is not over or anything.
Right.
But, oh, wow.
Doesn't go.
I don't know what the record is for the lowest free throw percentage in the game by two teams, but this is going to be a contender.
This is it.
Other than that, it's been a really entertaining game. Oh, tough shot!
Wow. An acrobatic layup by Torrey Ahlstrom for his first 2 points of the game. He went up, the defense came up, so he stood still in air, waited for the defense to go by, and then he laid it in.
Beautiful shot.
And there's a travel right there. I think the wheels are starting to come off here for Somerville.
And to your point, Hopkinton is not letting up.
No, they're not. They're going with the full court press, and they're pushing the pace all the way up the floor. Cho looking up. Cho looking up, gets it over to Ahlstrom. Ahlstrom to Canales. Canales to Marcinowski. He's going to go down the lane. Oh, he really had his way there and just missed the putback. Gets his own rebound, goes up, gets blocked. Canales has it. He goes up for 2. And Canales has 9 points. Goodrich has it with Torrey Ahlstrom in his face. He gets it over half court to Pyman. Pyman kicks it out. Reed misses the jumper. He's got to get the ball stolen from himself if he doesn't be careful there. Marcinowski gets it over to Torrey Ahlstrom. Ahlstrom slows things down a bit. Looking around, gets it right in to Marcinowski, who gets Canales going in for the backdoor cut. This little spin move misses the layup. And we're going to get a foul here. Marcinowski's going to go to the line. And that foul is going to be on Jacob Underwood Roche, his 4th. Now Marcinowski can really start to put the nails in the coffin if he can hit these free throws. There's one. And Marcinowski has 16 points. And the benches the bench is emptied for the Hillers. And Marcinowski's going to come out if he hits this basket right here. And the Hillers are up 21 with 2 minutes and 11 seconds to go. Marcinowski hits them both, and he's going to sub out of the game to a big applause from the hometown crowd, especially the student section. And we're looking at a bunch of guys out there that haven't seen the court yet today, which is really nice for them.
Sure, a couple minutes of playing time in the playoffs.
Josh Kim is guarding Julian Goodrich. Now here comes Kim with the ball. He's going to bring it up. Josh Kim, just a sophomore also. kicks it out.
Oh.
Three-pointer for Emerson King doesn't go. Somerville's got it, and they're bringing it down. There's Pyman has it. He misses the layup. The ball comes back out to Pyman. He's still playing hard. Goes down the lane for two. He really wanted that one. And we've got a timeout on the floor here.
Somerville coach and the referee. I don't think they're meeting for
drinks
for cocktails after the game. They got off to a tough start with about a minute and a half into the game with the technical, and hey, hats off to Somerville. They're down by 20, but they're still playing their hearts out there. And
right, Jackson Pyman really showing how hard he wants to win by that last play there. He's down by 24, and he drives the lane and kicks everybody away for the 2 points.
Sure.
So good for him. It's he's a senior. It's probably his last game, unfortunately for him. So he wants to make sure he remembers it.
Absolutely. Yeah, I think it's safe to say that we're looking good for Thursday night.
Yeah, and we'll remind everybody that on Thursday, the winner of this game, which should be the Hillers at this point, will now move on, advance to play the number 7 seed, the Masconomet Regional High School in Masconomet at their high school. And that is apparently up north of Boston near Topsfield. So everybody cancel your Waze directions heading to the South Shore and redo that.
For Somerville, they've got a set of twins, Alexander and Anderson DeCruz, 6-foot seniors.
Here comes Josh Kim down the lane, looking around, gets it out. And we're going to have a foul. I thought he was going to call him for a travel. Yeah, the seniors, the senior twins are in there. And we haven't seen much of them yet today.
We've got a curtain call for Emerson King, senior guard. Might be his last home game in his career.
Yeah, good for him. Now Josh Kim has the ball. He's going to try to take it right down the lane.
Oh, get some height.
Elevates for the shot. Oh, look at the Hillers fight. And that's Sean Brown, the senior, getting 2 points tonight in his maybe last home game.
That's awesome.
Julian Goodrich still in there for Somerville. Pretty much going coast to coast. Only sat out maybe a minute early in the game. And we're going to get a baseline violation there on one of the DeCruzes.
1 minute left.
We've got Josh Kim with it. Under a minute now. Hiller's up by 22. And he's going to get the ball over half court. There's a reach in. He's going to take it in. Again, elevates. Looks for the interior pass. Gets it to one guy. Back around. It gets knocked around. Now Somerville has it. Back to DeCruz. DeCruz over to DeCruz. Kicking it around. And there's a three-point attempt.
Nice shot.
And that is Evans Bien-Ami for three.
Nice pronunciation. One of your better ones of the night.
Tried. I was practicing all the whole 10 minutes before the game when I got their roster. And 16 seconds to go here. Josh Kim is just going to hold on to it. The shot clock has been turned off. The Hillers are up 19. And they are going to advance to Masconomet on Thursday at 6:30. And hopefully the Hiller fans will travel for a big playoff game between the number 26 seeded Hillers and the number 7 seeded Masconomet High School. And great game tonight, 19-point win for the Hillers. It really was closer than the score would make you think. It was the Hillers had to lead the whole way, but it never seemed to be out of reach at all for Somerville.
No, they were hanging around till maybe the end of the third quarter, and that's got to give them credit. Look at this crowd here. It feels like a Friday night. It's only Tuesday, and I'll tell you what, the Hillers they played everybody. I don't know if everybody scored, but it felt like it, and they should be proud of themselves. They're keeping their season alive, and now they're 14-7, and they've got a big game Thursday night.
Right, and just like you said, 9 players for the Hillers scored. We'll start with James Marcinowski, who had 17 points. And we'll just go right up from the bottom, just so I don't miss anybody. Sam DeDasian had 5. Gavin Cho had 8. Rylan August had 7. Jackson Canales came off the bench and with limited playing time ended up with 9 points. Mitch Simulus with 8. Sean Brown got a bucket there at the end for 2 points. Torrey Ahlstrom had probably maybe one of the highlights of the game with his 2 points. And Cooper Willardson, the senior captain, with 7 points. So that'll do it for us here at the Hopkinton High School Indoor Athletic Center. A big win for the Hillers over the Somerville Highlanders. For my partner, Steve Spector, we'll say goodnight, and hopefully we'll have another game soon, and Tom Nappy will be here to bring it to you. All right, good night, everyone.